सर्वेभ्यो नमो नमः। आप सभी लोगों का स्वागत है आज के इस सत्र में। आई वेलकम एवरीबडी फॉर टुडे सेशन। सो सर्वप्रथमम वी विल स्टार्ट अवर शिबिर गीतम। सर्वप्रथमम शिबिर गीतम। पठामि संस्कृतं नित्यं, वदामि संस्कृतं सदा, ध्यायामि संस्कृतं सम्यक्, वन्दे संस्कृत मातरम, वन्दे संस्कृत मातरम। संस्कृतस्य प्रसाराय नैजं सर्वं ददाम्यहम्, संस्कृतस्य सदा भक्तो वन्दे संस्कृत मातरम, वन्दे संस्कृत मातरम। संस्कृतस्य कृते जीवन, संस्कृतस्य कृते यजन, आत्मानमाहुतं मन्ये, वन्दे संस्कृत मातरम, वन्दे संस्कृत मातरम। अवधारणम एफर्मेशंस। अवधारणम सकारात्मक वाक्य। अवधारणम संस्कृतम अति सरला भाषा। संस्कृतम अति सरला भाषा। संस्कृतम अति मधुरा भाषा। संस्कृतम अति मधुरा भाषा। संस्कृतेन संभाषणम अति सरलम। संस्कृतेन संभाषणम अति सरलम। अहम केवल संस्कृतेन वदामि। अहम केवल संस्कृतेन वदामि। संस्कृत भारतम समर्थ भारतम। संस्कृत भारतम समर्थ भारतम। सभी लोगों का स्वागत करता हूं। सर्वेभ्यो नमो नमः। एंड आई होप यू एवरीबडी हैड अ ब्यूटीफुल वीकेंड। और हम यस अनंता जी नमो नमः। और सभी लोगों का मैं स्वागत करते हुए सबसे पहले मैं उम्मीद करता हूं, आई थिंक सो, आई have the feeling that everybody has gone through the video recording of the last 2 days. Have you all? Yes. There are very few people who have gone through that videos. So they were much more into holiday mood. But anyways, no problem. It is up to you all. If you want to pick up the speed, you have to be, into this subject completely. आपको संस्कृत को अपनाना पड़ेगा. You have to accept Sanskritam. You have to concentrate for, you have a purpose now, actually, very frankly speaking. Every day, night, for another 10 days ahead, we are definitely going to have a beautiful time with Sanskritam. And thereafter also. So now you have a purpose. That yes, now I want to learn Sanskritam. The doors are open in front of me. I have to just walk down. Please go through the videos once again so that you all can prepare. Now, coming to the subject is, there will be a special announcement in between. I will once again make it. But I would like to request somebody who has written 131@VS, the password of this thing. Please write your name, and somebody else has written the meeting ID. तो ये दो व्यक्ति प्लीज अपना नाम लिखना जरूरी है, ना कि कोई नंबर वगैरह लिखेंगे तो नहीं चलेगा. एंड आई came across somebody during login. It was Fire Tablet नाम से कोई थे. So now no doubt that person is not there. Otherwise, without warning, I will be removing such names. तो कृपया करके, because I want to look after your privacy, आप लोगों की privacy, we have to look that there is no hacking and all those things. So please आपका नंबर लिखेंगे, नाम लिखेंगे, नंबर नहीं लिखेंगे. तो कैसे चेंज करने का है? तो when you are logging in, at that time only they are asking you with which name you want to log in. That's it. तो अपना नाम लिखना है. You have to just type your name. And once you type it, it always remains there. Anyways, let us go ahead with our subject. Now, last 2 days, of Varnamala. Today is the last lecture of Varnamala. And after that, we will be jumping on the real course material. Somehow I have received some feedback, not exactly from our participant, but somewhere, कि the lecture has gone boring, I suppose. आप लोगों को boring लगा है क्या lecture? I will now switch on everybody's mic. I think so. People are finding this technical aspect and all those things are boring.
Sir,
No, sir.
sir, you are not boring, sir.
No,
Not boring.
no.
No, sir.
You are going.
The thing is that,
We have to follow you.
Not boring, sir.
Yes.
Interesting.
Now the things are
Not boring,
Thank
sir.
you
We are
very much.
enjoying.
It's quite
Thank you.
interesting.
Thank you very much.
Getting
Thank
lot
you
of
very much.
insight.
Yeah,
It's
Sandhya.
boring for a person who has written it.
It's really
Yeah.
interesting.
No, not only one person. There were a couple of them who wrote it, and somebody had given a silly remark on YouTube about the spelling of Vedshala. And I'm surprised it is a proper noun. I can spell it anyway. Anyways, it was not written in Sanskritam. Vedshala was not written. Vedshala is not written in Sanskritam. It is written in pure English language. That is VED. He is saying, he is asking, telling me it should be Vedashala. Who said I am looking after the Veda? And Veda is a wrong pronunciation by itself. And there are things I have replied to that. And when I went into the detail, he is not the member of our this thing. Somebody has, and going through his pages and all that, I found there are only 4 followers. So I understood the purpose of that person. That purpose was to demoralize and to stop such classes. But because of you all, my spirit is very high. So we have to face sometimes criticisms. The criticisms can be advantageous. It can improve your skills. That has always been there. Yeah, Sandhya? Sandhya?
Hanji.
It should
Yeah, actually, I want to tell one thing.
Yeah.
Though there will be, people at different level
Yes.
of, knowing Sanskrit, and it is your responsibility and effort that you're taking to bring everybody in one boat, so we can continue to travel together, not leaving behind anybody.
I
So
agree, but
this
at
is
the
not
same
boring.
time, no. That is at the
This-
same time, Sandhya, I tell you one thing. Those who are aware about Sanskritam, I ask a simple question: can you talk in Sanskritam? That's more important.
Yes.
They must have done a PhD in Sanskritam. Does not mean they know Sanskritam. Please, sambhashane na vina samskritagya na shobhate. If you are unable to communicate, you have whatever level you must have gone as far as Sanskritam is concerned, it is of no use. Because you are not into the essence of Sanskritam. To put it, yeah, Deepak Mahoday, just a moment, I will elaborate a little bit and then we will go with our studies. And there was one more participant who had raised the hand and suddenly she dropped it down. Yeah, Sheetal Acharya. Yeah, Sheetal.
सर मेरा एक्चुअली ऐसा एक्सपीरियंस है कि मैंने फ्राइडे में नहीं ज्वाइन किया था, कुछ तो भी मेरा पर्सनल प्रॉब्लम था, इसके लिए
नो प्रॉब्लम।
मुझे संस्कृत सीखना ही है।
हाँ।
तो मैंने 1-2 जगह पे इंक्वायरी किया था, तो मुझे वो लेडी ऐसे ही बोली कि संस्कृत में वर्णमाला ही नहीं रहता है। मैंने
तो
आज आपका
पूछिएगा।
लेक्चर देखा, मैंने बोला अरे बाप रे, लोग
नहीं
मतलब कितना inquire करते हैं ना।
सी आई टेल यू, क्योंकि उनको आता नहीं है इसलिए नहीं है। अरे बिना वर्णमाला के मीन्स संस्कृत में देयर आर नो अल्फाबेट्स, यू मीन टू से देयर इज नो चेन ऑफ अल्फाबेट्स। उसका
वो
मतलब
बोलते
वो होता है ना,
डायरेक्ट वर्डिंग से ही स्टार्ट होता है। उन्होंने बोला कि डायरेक्ट वर्ड से ही स्टार्ट होता है संस्कृत, ऐसा।
अरे यार
तो मैंने
एड्रेस
बोला बाप
दीजिएगा,
रे।
एड्रेस दीजिएगा वो लेडी का, कसम से मैं वो लेडी का स्टूडेंट बनना चाहूंगा। हाँ, कि जो चैलेंज कर रहे हैं कि वर्णमाला नहीं होती। सी द ब्यूटीफुल एग्जांपल शीतल, थैंक यू वेरी मच।
मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा। आज ही मैं लेक्चर के गो थ्रू किया है मैंने, पूरा नहीं हुआ है क्योंकि टाइम नहीं मिला है, लेकिन मुझे अच्छा लगा। मुझे ऐसा लगा कि नहीं, मैं संस्कृत सीख सकती हूँ, ऐसा हो गया।
एब्सोल्युटली सब लोग सीख सकते हैं। अरे यार आप लोग बिलीव कीजिएगा, मैं तो आप लोगों के लेवल में तो यू कैन पुट मी इन द डोंकी कैटेगरी। आप लोग बहुत ब्रिलियंट हो, मुझे तो डोंकी कैटेगरी में रखिएगा। अगर मैं समझ सकता हूं, मैं बोल सकता हूं, तो यू पीपल आर जीनियस हियर। व्हाई कांट यू ऑल डू इट? Don't get punctured with, initial heavy things. These are required. Without the knowledge, see, just a moment, Deepak ji, Radha, let us not make our conversation short so that I can carry on with the lesson. Okay? Yeah, Deepak ji, बोलिए आपका.
Thank you very much.
हाँ, नमो नमः सर.
नमो नमः
नमो
महोदय.
नमः.
नमो नमः.
हाँ, ये संस्कृत हम लोग ने ये सेशंस और ये ट्रेनिंग ज्वाइन किया है. द वेरी पर्पस इज टू कॉन्वर्स इन
Yes,
संस्कृत.
yes, exactly.
अगर हम लोग वी कांट पिक अप एंड द बेसिक्स ऑफ द संस्कृत, हाउ टू गो अबाउट स्पीकिंग,
Exactly.
द वेरी पर्पस इज डिफीटेड.
Absolutely right. Absolutely right. Yeah.
हाँ, तो ऐसे तो विघ्न संतोषी लोग इधर
नहीं, I am
पूरे
not
दुनिया में
impressed.
होते हैं.
दीपक जी, डोंट वरी, आई एम नॉट इम्प्रेस, बट कहते हैं कि देखिए कैसे दिमाग चलता है एंड हाउ दे वांट टू मिसगाइड द होल ओपिनियन. दैट इज द रीजन 200 years ago इंडिया वाज संस्कृत स्पोकन कंट्री. गांव खेड़े में संस्कृत बोला जाता था, इवन अपार्ट फ्रॉम देयर रीजनल लैंग्वेजेस.
करेक्ट.
हमारे महाराष्ट्र के छत्रपति शिवाजी, पूरे देश के छत्रपति शिवाजी महाराज है, उनका लड़का संभाजी राजे, ही इज अ संस्कृत जीनियस. स्कॉलर नहीं, जीनियस कहेंगे हम उनको. मेरे हिसाब से आई एम नॉट पेस्टराइजिंग बिकॉज आई एम स्टेइंग इन महाराष्ट्र, लेकिन उनके अगर लेख पढ़ोगे ना, ही इज इक्विवेलेंट टू महर्षि वेद व्यास. इतना पावरफुल उनका संस्कृतम था. और एक्चुअली उनका पूरा कम्युनिकेशन, उनका कोर्टयार्ड, सब कुछ संस्कृत में चलता था. देन देयर वाज सम ऑब्स्टिकल दैट केम इन बिटवीन टू ब्रेक द यूनिटी ऑफ इंडिया. They attacked the core of India, and that was soul of India, and that was Sanskritam. Anyways, no problem. Radha Bhagini. Yeah. धन्यवादः. राधा भगिनी, नमस्कारम. नमो नमः.
भवान महान विद्वान.
ना हम विद्वान नास्ति. हम विद्वान.
You took like 154 batches, maybe more than that.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly.
The exact figure you said.
Oh, okay.
Rather 157, but yes,
Okay.
absolutely. These numbers are because there were in between some of the things which went with ABCD. Because when I was nearing 100, the two batches were numbered same number, but A, B, C, D. There were 4 batches during one day. You can imagine.
Yeah. So you are uncomparable with anybody.
No. Radha Bhagini, I don't want that appreciation. I just want to feel that y'all are connected, isn't it? Are you all comfortable? That's more important to me. That's more important.
Those who are commenting, those are pipilikaha eva. So
pipilika eva. Absolutely. Tadeva. Pipilika tadeva. Absolutely right.
Those who doesn't know the taste of the nectar, they can't comment.
Absolutely right. Anyways, धन्यवाद. अगर किसी को खास बात करनी है तो, क्योंकि 4 लोगों ने हाथ ऊपर किए हैं, आई वॉन्ट टू स्टार्ट विद द लेक्चर. आई कैन एक्सपेक्ट कि नो, आप लोगों की भावना बहुत क्लियर है. या राधा भगिनी ऑलरेडी सेड. या विजया बोलिए.
जी, in Tamil, காய்ச்ச மரமே கல்லடி போடும். It's a kahavat. That is a tree that bears fruit is stoned.
Yes, I understood. I know the Tamil translation of it. I can understand.
That is you.
Absolutely right. But see, I'm not looking at dirty and all that. I welcome a constructive comment. That instead of this should be the thing that I was expecting, and whether put on the light on this subject. Yes, that is constructive. Because those my old students are there, especially Amruta, Anil Dhamri. They know how the whole transition is gone. There are more slides every time coming up. Am I right? Because Amruta would be the right person to answer, and Anil Dhamri ji also, because he has been attending since quite a long time. So there are things, there is no problem. Rajesh Tiwari ji, बताइए.
सर, हमने तो अपनी संस्कृति से यही सीखा कि हमें जो अर्जुन की आंख थी ना, चिड़िया
हाँ।
की केवल आंख देखते हैं, दाएं बाएं नहीं सोचते। हमको संस्कृत सीखना है तो हम संस्कृत ही सीखेंगे।
और
हम इधर
अर्जुन
उधर
के द्वारा
किसी की बात
सीखोगे,
पे या
और राजेश जी अर्जुन के द्वारा सीखोगे तो पोपट की आंख ही दिखेगी ना, तोते की।
ये
धन्यवाद धन्यवाद, अति उत्तम।
लेकिन हमारा सौभाग्य कि हमें पोपट अर्जुन इतने प्रगांड मिले हैं और
नहीं,
इतनी
नहीं।
सरल भाषा में समझाते हैं कि हम जैसे जो संस्कृत को एक वो समझते थे बड़ी कठिन भाषा, सिंपल लगने लगी।
अरे और तो कल से तो और सिंपल लगेगी, अभी तो और भी डिफिकल्टी है। देखिए प्रोनाउंसिएशन, फोनेटिक्स अगर आपको नहीं आ रहा है तो प्रॉब्लम है ही है, तो आप भाषा बोल ही नहीं रहे हो, तोता बन रहे हो।
जो
हाँ।
2 दिन का रिविजन हुआ ना उसमें बहुत कुछ क्लियर हुआ और
बिल्कुल
एक
बिल्कुल।
एक फॉर्मूला समझ में आया उसमें।
हाँ एग्जैक्टली। एक
मैं आपको एक छोटी सी बात बताता हूँ
हाँ
कि उसको जो आपने कल वर्ण का कंठब तालुब मूर्धन्य बताया तो आप इधर से लेंगे कंठ से, आप
हाँ।
पीछे जाएंगे तो उसके जस्ट बाद आता है आपका तालुब, उसके
हाँ।
बाद आता है मूर्धन, उसके
हाँ।
बाद आता है दंतब और आप
और ओष्ठव्य।
अष्टम।
हाँ हाँ
आपका ये कह सकते हैं कि आपकी जो साइकिल है वो
हाँ
क्लॉक वाइज बनती है।
बिल्कुल क्लॉकवाइज, और वो एक्चुअली प्राणायाम का तरीका है।
यस 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 यस।
हाँ, वो अंदर से सांस को आहिस्ता कैसे बाहर निकालना, हर एक अक्षर का उच्चारण करते हुए, वो एक अच्छा अनुभव होता है। एनीवे उसमें डिटेल में बाद में बात करेंगे। अरविंद जी, यस थैंक यू। अरविंद जी बोलिए। हाँ कुलकर्णी साहब बोला ना।
हाँ सर, आप सुन पा रहे हैं ना?
हाँ बिल्कुल बिल्कुल क्लियर।
जस्ट इन्फॉर्मेशन देना था, आपने जब संस्कृत स्पीकिंग का बताया ना, तो कर्नाटक में एक शिवमोगा डिस्ट्रिक्ट है, वहाँ
हाँ।
पे मत्तूर करके गांव है।
हाँ जी।
उस गांव में हर एक इंडिविजुअल अभी
हाँ
भी
जी।
संस्कृत में भाषा भाषा बात करते हैं,
हाँ
अभी भी।
हाँ।
जस्ट
अरविंद जी,
इन्फॉर्मेशन।
अरविंद जी, अरविंद जी ने ये इंफॉर्मेशन पॉपुलर कर दिया है,
ओके ओके
कर दिया है।
ओके सर,
टोटल इंडिया में ऐसे 14 गांव हैं।
ग्रेट ग्रेट, ओके सर, ओके।
And there are 3 villages in Rajasthan which has ages since generations they are talking in Sanskrit.
राजस्थान also is there.
4 villages in Madhya Pradesh. आज
Yes,
भी,
yes.
even today they are saying. लेकिन मुत्थुर was a different issue altogether.
ओके
ये मुत्थुर was basically not Sanskrit spoken. 1980 में 80s के पहले, जस्ट सम इयर्स बिफोर, मे बी इमरजेंसी के बाद का पीरियड में, यूएनओ मीन्स नेशनल यूनाइटेड नेशंस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, दे डिसाइडेड टू डिक्लेयर, मीन्स देयर वाज अ प्रपोजल टू डिक्लेयर संस्कृत एज अ डेड लैंग्वेज.
ओके ओके, हाँ
So dead language is something, you know, it is affecting your own culture.
करेक्ट करेक्ट।
So ये अपने खुद की एक स्वामान की बात आई. It was a matter of self-respect. But they cannot take decisions immediately. So our Indian counter spokesperson, the representative, India representative, they said that we require a 3 years time and we can prove it yet it is a spoken language. They said, why you require 3? They said, because we do not have concises. There are villages which are speaking in Sanskrutam.
Okay.
So Muttur was selected and Sanskrit Bharati was given the responsibility to convert that village into Sanskrit spoken. And within 2 years, the hard work of Sanskrit Bharati had converted the whole village into Sanskrit spoken. Now the interesting part is why those videos are only viral. Because Muttur, in that Muttur village, each and every house, हर एक घर का एक प्रतिनिधि, one of the member of each and every house is in America as a software engineer.
Great. Okay. Okay.
So they all decided that, okay, our parents are doing this and we will promote the whole thing by social media. But very frankly, there are 14 other villages.
Okay.
And you will be surprised, one of the village is in Kashmir.
हाँ, कश्मीर एक्चुअली सर, हाँ होना चाहिए था.
One of the village is in Kashmir and the total village is Muslim prominent.
Okay. हाँ.
I will, from tomorrow onwards, what we will be learning, and in that learning, there is a very important element that was proved. In my personal life, I was getting confused, very frankly. I was getting confused with that particular thing. The whole chapter was simplified to me by one of our Muslim person. So he simplified because he was teacher in Sanskrit. He was retired, quite old age person. But he simplified only with one sentence that he said. I understood the whole concept. It was so beautiful. Yeah, Srinivasan. Last, huh? Please, after that we will start our lecture.
On the same one, sir. Actually, I visited Muttur.
Hmm.
After knowing this news, I
Yeah.
went there and I visited people there to understand. So, if they are really entire village is speaking Sanskrit, that is really good. I wanted to understand that one. But when I visited and I visited families there, I came to know that that is not true actually.
Actually, huh?
Yeah, only Agraharam is there. About 100 to 200 families, Brahmin families are living. Only these people talk each other. Not
No.
like their
I'm sorry,
Matribhasha.
Srinivasan. Actually, the rest of the people, they know Sanskritam. They can communicate in Sanskritam. Like postmen over there, they do can read Sanskrit and can deliver the letter. That is a different topic. But
Yeah,
those, what you are talking is about 200 families. It is not actually 183 families. To
Yeah,
tell you the
just
figure.
giving an
So
approximate.
183 families, they are into Karma Kanda.
Yeah, correct.
Puja Path वगैरह.
Correct.
So they are having their own shop, own purpose.
Yeah. And
But
I found that there is a school, Sanskrit school there.
yes,
And
yes,
people from different countries come there and stay there,
yes,
learn
yes.
for about months, and then after
Yeah,
completing the learning, they go back and they do some prachar.
absolutely, absolutely. Not only Prachar, they do actually teach Sanskrit,
Yeah,
which
correct.
is very much common. And there are many other schools, such schools in Rishikesh.
Okay.
So they teach yoga abhyas and spoken Sanskrit. And as a result, the maximum students over there are from South America. So there, it is something like, beauty parlors, वगैरह खोलते हैं ना. There are centers like power yoga. And for that, there is a franchising and all that. That is a business. Anyway, that's not a problem. Everyone has a right to earn money. So we are not talking. Now let us come to our topic. So last 2 days, we saw the Varnamala. Varnamala, now a very fast recap. Varnamala was broadly divided into 2 segments, Swaraha, Vyanjanani. Swaraha means vowels. Vowels, we had given the 15 vowels. 15 vowels had the subdivision, 5 subdivisions. Which were they? Raswa means short. Raswa, short. Ya alpa swas. Alpa swas. Alpa means short. Swas, yani breath. So those alphabet came under the category when it was alpa swas. Then came dirgaha varnaha, swaraha. Dirgaha means it was dirga swas, long breath. So alpa swas, dirga swas, and in other words, raswa dirga. Thereafter came sanyukta, when 2 different vowels came together to create another new vowel, A, E, I, O, U. A, I, O, O. Those were the example. I'm really sorry. And thereafter was the 4th category was ayogvaha. Aha was ayogvaha. The 5th category is not in the chart, but it is connected with swaraha. Means pluth. Means number 3. Number 3 has a rule that it is always attached with, number 3 only is attached, and that is attached with a swar and not with vyanjan, with swar. When we studied, when we went ahead with Vyanjanani initial lecture we took was having 5 categories, every category having 4 alphabets. So 20 alphabets fall under that ka varga, cha varga, ta varga, kantavya, talavya, all those things. That apart from that, there were 3 anunasika. Once again, anunasika. There were 5 out of the 5 anunasika, because every category had 1 anunasika. So the first one, second one remained as anunasika. But rest of the 3 anunasika, that ana, na, and ma, they had a double role. So there they have to be as anunasika when the rule of anunasika was applied. And second was, it can become a complete alphabet. So there, as a result, we have considered 23 alphabets. But 23 alphabets are not paryaptam. Thereafter, we went through Antastaha, 4 alphabets, Ushmakshar, 4 alphabets. So there were 8 other apart from this category. And now comes, from today, we are going to understand is another category of Vyanjanani. So let us consider this a very short this thing, and thereafter we have to understand Vyanjanani in depth. Okay, allow me to share the screen. So let us start. Sanyukta Vyanjanani. Sanyukta Swaraha, that was 2 different swaraha, means 2 different vowels coming together to create another independent vowel. यानी 2 अलग-अलग स्वर मिलकर एक नया स्वर को उत्पन्न करते हैं, वो लेकिन वो स्वर है, तो उसे कहते थे संयुक्त स्वराहा. वैसे ही संयुक्त व्यंजनानी, यानी व्यंजन है, कॉन्सोनेंट्स है, so 2 different consonant coming together to create another consonant. लेकिन there is a bit of difference. Bit of difference in the sense is the proper understanding. Under this category, there are many alphabets. Under Sanyukta Vyanjanani, there are many alphabets. For example, the word Dhwaj means flag. Dhwaj, Dhwa and V. Dha, half and V. Dhwaj. Yeah, ऐसे जो there are, you know, the first stage where an alphabet is combining with another alphabet to create another sound. It is something, a short format of what is Sandhi. Sandhi means 2 different words. They are joined together. Like for example, if you go through Srimad Bhagavad Gita, the original print, the original Sanskrit print, if you see, you will find it karmanyavadikaraste ma phaleshu kadajan. So karmanyavadikaraste is 1 single word, but it is word of sandhi. The rules of sandhi are there. So accordingly, this is the shortest form when 2 alphabets they join together to create another sound. So they are called Sanyukta Vyanjanani. And I have taken the 5 examples which are most common examples. But that does not mean it is paryaptam. That does not, इसका मतलब ये नहीं होता कि केवल 5 ही है, इसके अलावा भी है. Okay, लेकिन rule वही आता है. Now, allow the screen here. The first alphabet, which is most common. Half K, half Q, because it is having a halant below. The alphabet is having a stroke below. यानी ये जो क है उसके नीचे हलंत जो दिख रहा है, इसका मतलब ये क आधा है. It means it is half. श, मूर्धन्य श, half. So as a result, they gave you sh, kshatriya, kshatriya, sh. ये pronunciation है उसका. kshatriya, sh. So accordingly, IST में कैसे लिखा गया है? Half K is K, half sh, मूर्धन्य sh, is S and a dot below. So both together comes as KS dot below. Am I clear? Am I clear? Any doubts?
Oh, yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Now there is another example.
Clear.
Another such example is Tra. Half Ta and half R coming together to give you Tra. Okay. And the most important and the most confusing is Gyan. This is Gyan. Gyan जब ये बोलते हैं ज्ञान, it is not Gyan. In Sanskritam, it is Jhan. Why? I tell you, it is Ja and Anunasika. You see, this is Anunasika of the second category, Anunasika.
Yeah.
याद आया आप लोगों को?
Yes, sir.
So this is Anunasika. So it has to have a nasal sound. So it is Jhan. तो यह सुनाई देगा आपको. Why यह सुनाई दे रहा है? क्योंकि ज आधा है और अनुनासिका when they come together and followed by य, that is ज्ञान जब बोलते हैं, तो the next after that is य. So when य is a complete, so there the sound automatically will become g, but actually it is j. So jya, 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 jya. It is the sound jya. So it is Jnaneshwar. But if it is Gnaneshwar, means it is in Hindi or in Marathi or in Gujarati or any other language, but not in Sanskritam. Sanskritam has to be Anunasika. Jnaneshwar. Yes, Meenakshi.
Jnaneshwar.
ज्ञानेश्वर, ज्ञानेश्वर,
Jnaneshwar.
हाँ, ज्ञानेश्वर. तो ज्ञ बन जाता है बिकॉज ऑफ द साउंड, बट एक्चुअली इट इज ज. यहाँ पे बहुत बहुत कंफ्यूजन है. जैसे कि महोदय ने बताया था कि वर्णमाला नहीं होती करके, किसी ने बताया था अभी वर्णमाला, शीतल सेड अबाउट दैट. सो शीतल ने बताया था कि वर्णमाला नहीं होती करके किसी ने इंफॉर्मेशन दी. ऐसे ही काफी लोग गलत इंफॉर्मेशन दे रहे हैं. So I would put it, the person who is telling you it is gya, means he is eating a pan. वो पान रहता है ना, beetle leaf. तो पान मुंह में रखो, ग्रान. He cannot pronounce nasal sound because there is a pan in his mouth. Okay. Now, going ahead with another two. Am I clear with this part, please? Everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes.
Agree.
Yes, sir.
Agree. Ka and ra. Kra. Like tra, it was kra. Please, attention here. Ka with half ra. Half ka with half ra. Attention, please, because now there will be a twist ahead. Okay? So, ka and half ra becomes kra. Kra. And sha. That is Talavya Sha, directly internally. Shankar, Sha, Shiv, Sha. Sha and Ra. Half Sha and half Ra. Shri. Shri बोलेंगे, लेकिन it is half तो Shri होता. Am I clear? So, as a result, let us take it in IST, this thing. So, this, when it is half, it will be KS. Tra, TR. Half, okay? It is not full. Even in IST, it is not full. It is half. Now, Gya. So, it is JN with this curve over it. Curve and N. Because it is Anunasika. Do you all remember that Anunasika? It had the same symbol. Going ahead. Kra. K and R. Kra. And Shra. S. Which S? Murdanya S.
With apostrophe.
With not apostrophe, I would put it, very frankly speaking. Yeah, this Sha is which Sha? Murdanya Sha. Murdanya Sha. Sha jo bolte Sha. Not the Shankar wala. Now here it is Shankar wala. Yani deep inside your mouth you see the lobe hanging behind your tongue. Remember that as a tongue over the S. That is the tongue over the S. So it is Talavya Sha. Okay.
Yes, this is 21 Sha. This is 21 Sha, the Pushpam Sha.
Absolutely. Now, the Varnachala, this Vyanjanani's chart will become this way. Ka, kha, ga, ga, cha, ta, ta. So, ka varga, cha varga, ta varga, ta varga, pa varga, antastaha, ushmakshar. Out of this, the first two will remain Anunasika. They have to remain half. They remain half. And rest of the three can become complete. Now you will say, nahi sir, this has a chance to become da. Am I right? The first Anunasika. Does it have a chance to become da? Yes or no?
Yes. Remove the dot, it will become dot.
There is absence of dot because da is already there in ta varga, the center one. See over here. If you all can see my mouse.
Yes.
This da is not having that dot. So because of that dot, this has become as a Anunasika. But these three has a now a chance to become a complete alphabet. Are we clear? Because I want to tell you one real incident that has happened.
Yes, sir.
Shall I proceed?
Yes, sir.
See, basically,
Yes, sir.
people who know me, especially Kalpesh and Rajiv ji, Rajiv bhai is also like me. We are two-wheeler fascinating people. And Kalpesh is also one of the person who loves cycling. At this age also, wherever he goes, he moves on his cycle. That does not mean that we don't have a car. We do have a car, but we prefer two-wheelers. Because, hota hai, you know, you have that passion for two-wheelers. So I am one of them. So I was once moving on a highway on my two-wheeler. Safely on my left side, I was moving. Suddenly a car from back, यानी मैं अपनी मोटरसाइकिल लेकर बाइक लेकर मैं हाईवे पे जा रहा था, अचानक से पीछे से एक गाड़ी ने अपना संतुलन खो बैठे. Some car behind me had lost its control and it banged me. Accident हो गया. He ran away. But I was left in a very, very bad shape. Very, very bad shape. Bullet was my vehicle, very heavy by itself. And it was bashed in such a way that because of my helmet, my head was saved. But my foot, मेरा पैर जो था, वो बाइक के अंदर फंस गया था. It was entangled into my bike and I was bleeding furiously. There were bruises and all that. That is a different thing. But this was terrible. That happened. All people gathered around. They took me to the nearest hospital. वहां पे casualty में they admitted me into casualty and all that. They immediately took me. They cleaned. They tore my trousers and all that, and they cleaned the wound. And after that cleaning, they went for an X-ray. They took an X-ray and they said, the doctor said, okay, there is a fracture on your leg. There is one single fracture, but the bones have fractured. यानी उसमें fracture हुआ है, हड्डी टूट गई है. I said, fine. What next? I was in a pain. He said, we have to apply a plaster, hard plaster. There are many types of plasters, soft plasters also, hard plaster. So hard plaster because the bone should remain in its place. So the purpose was to put it in a right place. They applied a hard plaster. And they gave me some medicines and all that, so-and-so is the medicine. If you have any pain, you can come back or come after 3 months to remove the plaster. Okay. That was the case and they told me to go. I was having pain, severe pain in my legs because of the fracture. There was plaster applied and somehow holding the walls, यानी दीवार को पकड़ते पकड़ते, I came out of the ward. So as soon as I came out of the ward, there was a big waiting area. लोग जो बैठे रहते हैं ना, उनके रिश्तेदार वगैरह हॉस्पिटल में रहते हैं, वो इंतजार की वो कक्ष था, जहां पे प्रतीक्षा कक्ष जिसे कहा जाता है, where you wait there. So it was packed. So all people were looking at me. They started staring at me. अरे बेचारे का plaster, he is unable to walk. In that crowd, there were two boys. One was 14-year-old boy and one was 25-year-old healthy young person. They both saw me. They both came running towards me to help me. यानी मैं उनका help लेके आगे चलूं. Whose help will I take if I have to use my logic? किसका मैं help लूंगा? Whose help will I take?
25-year-old.
25-year-old. Why?
25-year-old.
Why,
because
Sandhya?
he can handle your weight.
He
because
can
the
handle
14-year is
emotional. Now he cannot handle.
Yes.
So absolutely right. I took the help of the 25-year-old person. So what was the situation? Once again, when I was coming out of the ward, I was standing at the doors of the ward. Everybody were looking at me. Okay. And as soon as I took the support of the young person, everybody started looking at the young person. Am I clear? Arey, nice man, yaar, young man. He has ran. See the generation. Youth are also conscious people. He ran to help that person. So that was, the people started looking at that person. Keep this thing in mind and let us check it out. All the alphabets are factured Arjun. Am I right? Because they are all half. Isn't it? You cannot pronounce any alphabet. We have said ka, kha, ga, ga. But when if I tell you to pronounce Vyanjanani by itself, you cannot pronounce. Because all alphabets are factured Arjun. Am I right? सबके सब fractured है. सबका पैर टूटा हुआ है. All are half. So I cannot pronounce. So to pronounce, I require the help of that 24-year-old young person. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
And who is that person? Swaraha. Swaraha. What is vowel? Swaraha. The alphabet which is independent by itself, complete by itself, is coming under the category of Swaraha. So, as soon as I took the help of Swaraha, here it is the case, half Arjun Ka, half Langda Arjun. Okay, it is fractured Arjun. Ka is fractured. When I took the help of young person whose name is A, vowel A, it became Ka. It became Ka. नीचे का स्ट्रोक निकल गया. Now this red alphabet K is a complete alphabet which has a pronunciation, but half alphabet, like all this alphabet, does not have a pronunciation by itself. Am I right? No sound by itself. But when I say K, don't you think I am pronouncing K half only and I am pronouncing A completely? K, K, A. Ka. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So, half Ka is represented by K and Swar A is represented by A in IST. So, both together became Ka. So, Ka is written. It is not Ka. It is Ka.
This is Akaranta, no?
Sorry?
This is Akaranta, is it?
I'm coming to that. I'm coming to that. Now, as soon as I came out of the ward, when I took the help of the young person, everybody started looking at whom? The young person. So when you say Ka, everybody are looking at A, Swar. So the sound is Ka, 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 Ka. Am I right? So this alphabet is known as Akarant. Means it ends with A. Similarly, another case would be when the half Ka is attached with A. So, Ka to half pronounce ho raha hai. Ka, Ka. It became Ka. So, the people are looking at the young person. So, you are hearing A, Ta, Ka. When I'm pronouncing Ka, at the end what you are hearing? A. So this is called Akarant. Akarant, Ka is Akarant, this is Akarant, and third case is Ikarant. When it is Ka and E, short one, Rasva. So Ki. Now when I'm saying Ki, so Ka to Khali, it is just a tinge of Ka, but E is very prominent. So Ki. And Dirgha, Ki. So Rasva and Dirgha, both in the same category if you put, so it becomes Ikarant. So Akarant, Akarant and Ikarant. Interesting? Haji?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, 95% of the words in spoken Sanskritam, they fall under the category of Akarant, Akarant and Ikarant. There are many Kant. There are Nakarant, Makarant, Chakarant, Pakarant. There are Rajnikant. There are many Kant over there. But those are only 5%. So what we are doing is we are using our intelligence. If I run for 100%, I will get confused. So it is better to master 95%. Once you master 95%, the rest of 5% will be easy for you all to understand within only 1 minute or 2 minutes. So in spoken Sanskritam, we are going to take only akarant, akarant, and ikarant. Are we clear? Now what is akarant, akarant, and ikarant is proved? Any doubts?
No,
Any
sir.
doubts?
No.
Let us go mood again. Let us go ahead. With this bhumika, now third is u. So ka with u, ku, short one, ku, ku. Dirgha, ku, 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 ku. Now most important is this alphabet, which is ka, and short ru, ru, not ri. Ri bologe to galat hai. When the person who are pronouncing this ru as ri, they are wrong. Like ritu. Ritu is a wrong sound of it. It might be in Hindi or Marathi or any other language, but not in Sanskritam. In Sanskritam, it is rutu, short one. And dirgha one, rushi, rushi. Abhi dirgha may be ru. There are very few words. So here, let us consider ka ke saath that ra, ru, ru will become kuru, Krishna. It is not Krishna. Kri nahi hai. We saw that Kri in Sanyukta Vyanjanani. Ka and half ra became kra. वो वाला kra nahi hai कि Krishna बोलेंगे. It is Krishna. 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 Am I right? Krishna. In between kru, then half murdanya sha. So Krishna. Anunasika wala jo na tha na, it became because of it became na. So Krishna. So Krishna. Krishna is the right pronunciation. It is not Krishna. Samichinam va? Gnatavanta sarve?
Samichinam.
ज्ञातवंत. अगर आप कृष्णा कृष्णा करोगे तो गलत एड्रेस पे लेटर जा रहा है. It is going in a wrong address. And we expect the things to happen. How can it happen? How the vibration will be there?
Krishna.
Krishna. Krishna.
Krishna.
Krishna. Ana. Na nahi hai. Ana. Ana. Ana.
Krishna.
Krishna. Okay?
Krishna.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Krishna.
Krishna.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, please. Hello. Now switch off your mic.
Krishna.
अरे मैडम आ गया सबको. Now K. So half ka and E. K. Kai. Ko. Kau. K. Kai. Ko. Kau. Kam. Kam. Kaha. Kam. Kaha. How it is written in IST, you have to learn. Am I clear with this? Now, in other languages, there are 12 alphabets, 12 this thing. That's the reason this variation is called Bara Khadi. Bara means 12, Khadi means it is called Bara Khadi. But in Sanskritam, we can consider Tera Khadi because there are 13 alphabets because of Kuru. Am I clear? Now understood how the variation of the sound came. So originally, for each and every such sound, there was a different alphabet which was created. That's the reason the language went with the alphabet of 256 alphabets. Who will remember those? Yes, there are Gnani people like Vedic. Sanskritam does have 156 alphabets. But then every sound is into a different way. Here, to compress the whole thing, Devanagari gave a chance which was called Akarant, Akarant, Ikarant, Ukarant. We have gone to Rukarant. We have seen Rukarant also just now. So here our Barakhadi ends. Now these alphabets are pronounceable. Similarly, when I gave you the example of this thing, the same thing stands for even the kha, ga, gha. So if you want to master your IST, what you have to do is do the same thing. Instead of ka, start writing kha. So K-H-A. So kha. K-H-A with a dirgha stroke. Kha. Ki. Ki. Kru. Kru. Ku. 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 Kru. Kru. Kre, krai, kro, krau, kram, krah. ऐसे ही सब अल्फाबेट्स को आप डिवाइड कर सकते हैं. Am I clear, please? So now that half here, when I added A, I have added, so it became a complete alphabet. The halant below it went away. So K, H, Murdanya, sure. A. So now it is sh, kshatriya, sh. Similarly, tra. Now tra is pronounceable. Why? Because the halant has gone. It has taken the support. The T was langda Arjun. R was langda Arjun. Then there was no pronunciation. So when you added a young man, it became tra. Similarly, gyan, 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 gyan. This becomes jyan, jyan. So jyan. That is how. And similarly, kra. Abhi Krishna bolenge, so this kra will come. Krishna bolenge, that rukarant will come. Similarly, Shri. So it is Shri over here. Chalo, let us elaborate a little bit with our IAST. We have to go through IAST also. There are exercises. So we are coming up with exercises. And you're really interested to master IAST fonts, a script. Are you really interested? How many of you are really interested? Will depend upon, I can create an exercise for you all. Yeah. So go through, yeah, Vijaya, Ishwar Mahoday, absolutely. So those are, yeah, Lakshmi Shetty.
Sir, we like to know.
Yeah. So सभी लोगों को interest है तो we can create exercises, but don't create immediately. Thereafter, I will be posting them. Okay, I will create something. Which type of exercise now? Which type of exercise? In that exercise, we will go in a sentence formation. Because one, we will master the sentence. At the same time, IST. But before that, you all will get the sheet of IST. Am I clear? Yes, Arvind Mahoday. Arvind Mahoday, you have raised your hands.
नहीं sir, वो उसके लिए तो
अच्छा, चालेल. So there we have to master accordingly. So it becomes really a good benefit. Apart from those who know Devanagari, they can also start writing in that language. And as a result, if you are, when you will read the, ISKCON Srimad Bhagavad Gita, you need not go for the explanation. You don't know the Devanagari, no problem. They already write it in IST. So you can easily start reading in IST. That will give you advantage. Now, going ahead is something like Om we have already discussed. But there are some things called Avagraha. Avagraha means S type of thing. S type of thing. This is actually a Vedic alphabet. It has its sound. And it is denoted in IST as a apostrophe. One stroke. Like a word called kopi. Kopi. Now the beauty of it is the Avagraha. This is known as Avagraha. This Avagraha, whenever there is a Avagraha written, the previous alphabet has to be extended by one breath. So kopi. It is not kopi. Kopi without Avagraha. Without Avagraha, the ko and p, so kopi. But when it is Avagraha over here, you spell it out, you pronounce it as kopi, not kopi. Ko jara dirgha kiya. You have extended a bit. So kopi. So accordingly, it is written as ko apostrophe pi. So this apostrophe represents Avagraha. Now in Sanskritam, in Swaraha, we have Plutha. Am I right? But in Vyanjanani, this Avagraha can be 1 time written, 2 times written, 3 times written, 4 times written. So you have to extend that alphabet that much time. Say if it is 1 time, kopi, kopi. When it is extended 1 time, kopi. 2 times, kopi. 3 times, kopi. 4 times, kopi. 5 times, kopi. Am I clear? Why so?
Sir.
This is important not in spoken Sanskritam. Spoken Sanskritam you will always get with 1 Avagraha. But when you go through stotras, stotra pathanam, at that time this Avagraha plays an important role. How many of you all have taken a music classes? Music classes? Just, there is a script for music. How many of you all know? Yeah, Vijaya is talented. Kya baat hai, Bhaunde? Sala Bhaunde. Yeah, Sandhya also. Uttamam. You have come across the musical books or notes? Sandhya?
Yeah.
In that, you must have observed, yes, Meenakshi, you have also come across that thing. There are notes.
Yes.
So, in one particular rag, means one particular sur, there is sometimes extension. So, there are symbols of extension. If you have to take it on a higher upper pitch, there is a stroke above that. Am I right?
Yeah, there is a dot on top of the alphabet,
a dot,
or the dot below the alphabet, which says whether we have to go high or
low. Don't you think Sanskrit was the first musical language?
Exactly.
Can you imagine? Not only scientific, but musical also. That is the reason we say that Sanskritam ati madhura bhasha. Ati madhura bhasha. Yes, Partha Sarthi. Partha Sarthi. Go ahead.
Yeah, what you said is exactly right. In Upanishads, such things are where it has to be pronounced very low, like it undermark. Where it has to be pronounced a little high, they put 1 apostrophe. Where it has to be pronounced too high. For example, Si cha vya krasyama vya. So that means
there is another. Absolutely.
Yeah. Like that. So this is what they indicated also, it is there.
So these are Madhuram, isn't it? So it is not a flat language. Now, do you realize any other language in the world is quite flat? Not Indian languages. All languages are musical languages. Why? Because the base of all the languages of India is Sanskrit. That's the reason the musical sound is there. So many times I have come across, you Indians, you all talk or you always sing? That was the question I was asked when I was in England by one of the Englishmen. Why you Indians always sing? Why can't you talk? I said, because our language is musical language and your talk is a flat language. English is a flat language. So there are no expressions in that language, isn't it? Here, just imagine the depth of... if I have to define what is Sanskritam, I would put it's something like a big onion or a lotus. Jitna chilka nikalo, utna kam hai. The more you remove the covers, the more it goes into the depth. It's a beautiful passion that you can carry for your life. Let us go ahead. Now this is Kopi. Okay? Avagraha. Now let us think into a word formation. For example, we are considering Ram. So when we are writing this Ram, so it is Ra, Ma. Ma is full. Ma. It is not having halan. It is not Ram. Ram. Ram baad mein wo alag ho jayega. That is Ram. Rama. So when we are pronouncing this word, it will become Rama. Rama. Now it is written as, because it is Ra. So R, A and extended because it is A. So Dirgha A. So a stroke over it. Ma. And because Ma is complete, you are adding A. It is not Rama. Some people, they pronounce this as Rama. That is wrong. It is not Rama. It is Ram. Rama. But it is in Hindi. Because in Sanskritam, it is represented with Visargaha. How it is represented, why it is represented, we will see that tomorrow. Usko kal dekhenge. But Ramaha is the pronunciation in Sanskritam. Ramaha. So how it is written? Ra, A. So Ra, Ma, M-A, Ma, Visargaha. H with a, because it is having half H. So H with a dot below. Ha, ha. So Ramaha, Ramaha. Am I clear? One more thing. Let us analyze Ramaha. So Ra, A. So here A and A gave you Ra, Ma and A gave you Ma and Visargaha. So accordingly it is bracketed. Bracket banate hue we created alphabets. Similarly Ganesh. So it is Ganeshaha. How it is written Ganeshaha? Let us organize it. So half G with A gave you a complete G. So G and A gave you G-A. That is G. It is not Ga. When you say Ga, gone. Means you are in English. It is not IST. IST, it will be G-A, G. Similarly, half N and A will N, N, N. So N dot below. If you go through the Anunasika of N, the same symbol is there. Means IST, the same script is there. The same alphabet, N with a dot below. And E. So this is N, 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 N. So Ga, Ga is a wrong pronunciation. It is Ga, Ga, N, and Sh. And Visarga. So Ganeshaha, Ganeshaha, Ganeshaha. Am I clear? Similarly, am I clear with Ganeshaha? These are the word formation. Now, the exercises that we will do it after our 12 days, I will be sending some PDF files, okay? Some sentences. I will be writing in Devanagari. Will it do? Will you be able to write that in IST, converting that into IST?
We will try, sir.
Huh?
We will try. You give,
yeah. How you will try? See, I tell you, Lalita Ganesh, I will explain you. How you will try? You will have the Devanagari corresponding IST PDF. So look at that, write it here. Look at that, write it here. In the same way, bracket, form the bracket and create the word. Will we be able to do that?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We will try, sir.
So we have to see by next lecture.
It is a new language like that. So I am interested to learn that also.
Anyways, not a new language. It is not a, don't misrepresent. It is a new script of the old language.
New script.
Of the old language.
New script.
Like Delhi. Delhi is from Sri Lanka. Delhi, am I right? Delhi, you can switch on your mic if you don't mind. She is at present from South America. She is connecting. So Delhi, it will be helpful to you. Will it be helpful to you? Because you have problem with Devanagari. So those who are having problem with Devanagari, it will be helpful for them. IST. Okay, let us master that also. Because in future, Samskritam pathitva pathayami. I am going to take that promise from you. Pathitva pathayami means after I study, I will teach. Whether you teach professionally, whether you teach as a social work, that is up to you. You can take it even professionally. You can tell, I am taking is the Sambhashan Samskritam. In that case, if you request me, I will create there is already a in process going on with small kids course. So there will be another course very soon, by another 2 months for kids also. Okay.
Yeah. Can I say something?
Yeah.
For me, the
Devanagari is not a
Sinhalese
problem.
language, the Sri
Absolutely.
Lankan Sinhalese language, the root language is Sanskrit.
Sanskrit, absolutely.
Therefore, there are lots of words which are very similar to Sanskritam.
Absolutely. You will not believe Latvia. Latvia, you know, a small country, Latvia, they have a Latvian language. Totally a different language. Total grammar of Latvian language is Sanskrit grammar. 100%. We had a couple of means not Indian origin, those who were there. So I was emphasizing more on grammar and telling them, and they said, sir, we have the same grammar in our Latvian language. So no problem, we can understand. So they understood much more faster.
Yeah.
They
Vyakarana is the same.
Same, absolutely.
We have the same Vyakarana.
Same Vyakaranam.
We have the same Pullinga, Strilinga, and Ekavachana, Bahuvachana, all those. Yeah.
Absolutely. Let us go ahead now.
Yeah.
Now, with this, we have, these are IAST. Thereafter, when there is a shlok, we see after the first line, there is one line such. What is this line? This line represents full stop. Means one sentence is over. After that, if another sentence is complete, means the whole couple of sentence create the whole statement. Then at the end, you write double stroke, means paragraph. That means paragraph. For example, if I say, Karagre vasate Lakshmi, one line. Kara mule Saraswati, one line. Kara madhye tu Govinda, one line. Prabhate kara darshana. Prabhate kara darshanam. Prabhate kara darshanam. 2 lines. Means that whole shlok is now over. Similarly, if you go through Satyam Vada, 1 line. Dharmaishara, 1 line. Matru Devo Bhava, 1 line. Pitru Devo Bhava, 1 line. Acharya Devo Bhava, 1 line. Atiti Devo Bhava, 1 line. Swadhyayamana Pramada, 2 lines. Means now the whole reference is over. Interesting? So 1 line and 2 line, the importance of 1 line and 2 line. Now going ahead is with the numbers, Devanagari numbers. This Devanagari number 0. It is written in this way. 0 means a small 0. And in IST has the same as what is written in English. No? So 1. This is 1 written in Devanagari. It is represented IST as 1 only. 2. 3. Now this is 3. In Gujarati, it will become Ru. It is not Ru in Gujarati. It is 3 in Devanagari. Okay. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Now, 8 and 9, people say there is something like, another format, like sleeping N. Sleeping N ko agar niche rakh denge, that is the way it is written. It is not Devanagari, it is not Devanagari Sanskrutam. It is Hindi or Marathi. Not even Hindi, it is Marathi. Am I clear? There are a lot of misunderstanding. If you go through Google and if you type Varnamala and numbers, there are 80% of the charts are wrong. 80% of the charts are wrong. Because 8 and 9 is always written in this format and not in other format. In Sanskrit. So that is 1 to 9. Am I clear with this? Now, initially, when I had started, I said that there is a energy that is created. There was a lot of confusion regarding light, because E is equal to mc square is light. Einstein gave you the reference only regarding light. But very frankly, light itself does not have any mass. It does not have a weight. So how can you use the equation of E is equal to mc square for reference to c representing the velocity of light? So let us not discuss all that part because this was not a physics thing. From next onwards, I am not going to spell this formula at all. Huh? Okay, that is creating another thing because theoretically, the Einstein gave an example with reference to light. So we thought E is equal to mc square means only light. It represents energy. So it was more into energy. When we had talked about those energy and all that, we went, there is a greater energy that is produced outside. And throughout the stage, till the time it reaches you, it enters into various step-down transformers. Step-down transformers. So each step-down transformers, in Sanskrit language, you can say chakra. So every chakra works as step-down transformers. Am I clear? Accordingly, if you go reverse from your inner self towards universe, it will be step-up transformers. So when you do meditation, you have to evoke step-up transformers. When you are actually studying or pronunciation or language or anything, it is step-down transformers. Am I clear with these two references? Shall I go ahead? Or anybody requires any clarification? Please. Please. You all are free to.
Clear, clear, sir.
Clear, sir. Clear.
Astu. Agre gacchama. We will go ahead. Agre gacchama. Now, with this reference, means every alphabet had its own energy. When it was initially, I said, a pressure from below your belly, means near your root chakra. Near your root chakra, Manipur. Near your, this thing, root chakra, the pressure is created. A pressure is created upwards, but it is just an energy pressure that is created. So, according to the alphabet that you have to pronounce, a particular chakra, the particular step-down transformer activates, it gets alert. And because it is getting alert, it sends the signal to the local area transformer. And with the help of local area transformer, that energy is converted into a sound that you hear. So everywhere there is a frequency. Am I right? Frequency that is inward. A frequency. Energy, frequency. Energy is measured in frequency. So vibration, we can say. Frequency. So frequency is measured with the help of hertz. So there was a German scientist, Dr. Hertz, who came up with the instrument of measuring the frequency. Shall we analyze frequency of each and every alphabet? In very short time?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So you know what is the intensity of the words that you are pronouncing.
Yes,
So
sir.
that's the reason it is said in our Vedic Sanatan Dharma, means in our Sanatan culture, it is always said, speak positive, speak nice, never criticize anybody, don't swear anybody, don't गाली मत दो किसी को. Because क्योंकि गाली देते समय जो आप एनर्जी गलत यूज कर रहे हो, when you are swearing somebody and at that time when your energy is emitting, ultimately that is a fire, and fire is definitely going to hit you also, affect you also. So you are spoiling even your energy level. But positive things, they come back as a positive thing. है कि नहीं?
Absolutely, sir.
There is
Yes,
a
sir.
reflection of light, but there is never a reflection of darkness. Huh?
Yes, sir.
Did you ever get the reflection of darkness?
No.
It will never come back. It will remain there. But there is always a positive thing. When you are doing some, saying some positive thing, there is a light, and light, positive light gives you a reflection. With that in mind, let us move ahead. So we are starting. Number one is Muladhara. All the 7 chakras, we will start from the lowest one. Okay, सबसे नीचे. Now to tell you very frankly, I have derived with these numbers with my own experiment, which costed me, which I've done quite long back when I was, but I never included that earlier in the course. But when I had to understand, I had conducted this thing, and it has costed me really a very good amount. मुझे बहुत खर्चा हुआ था. The reason was there were 10 volunteers, 5 volunteers male and 5 volunteers female. All 5 of male having a different pitch. Similarly, all female having a different pitch. And they were being told to pronounce each and every alphabets. And when they were pronouncing the alphabet, it was measured on the hertz with the help of the hertz meter, frequency meter. And somewhat similar, we got the readings. There were plus and minus, but it was quite a range, between the range. And when I came across comparing this figure with the original in the Yajurveda, I found nearly the same figures coming up. Believe me. So, हमारे पहले के वैज्ञानिकों ने किया था. So it was not a myth, it was a reality. Okay. So with that base, let us contribute. So I have really worked hard on this frequency. Going at the lowest level, that is Muladhar, root chakra, Muladhar, root chakra. It has 396 hertz. Means what is the capacity of that chakra? Chakra stepped down from above, it has stepped down, and when it came the lowest point, it was 396 hertz. Means 396 hertz per second is the frequency. Okay. So there in swar category, in vowels, it was oo and oo. Oo, oo. Both of them, oo, oo, fell under swar category. And in Vyanjan category, it was all the alphabet which came as Ostavya. Means in other words, if I have to pronounce pa or u, so whenever I am pronouncing pa, ha, ba, bha, u, pa, ma, you see there is a intensity at the root chakra level, means below your navel, यानी नाभि के नीचे की तरफ एक वाइब्रेशन हो रहा है, होगा ही. अगर नहीं हो रहा है तो प्रोनाउंसिएशन गलत है. Means your pronunciation, you are having problem. So this chakra has to be activated accordingly. So in swar category, these are the two. And in Vyanjanani, there are pa, pa, ba, bha, and ma. Ma again, over here, complete ma. Huh? Now, the sound at 396 hertz will be similar to this sound. Can you hear the sound, please? Can you all hear the sound?
No. No, sir.
No.
वही तो पूछ रहा हूं मैं. You can't hear the sound because there was a problem. Yes.
Still no.
No, I am putting.
Okay.
Sorry. This is the sound. 396 hertz. After that, we are going above, and that is Swadhisthana. Means just above the navel. Navel ke upar nahi. It is above the navel. If this is the navel, it is above the navel, not over the navel. It is above the navel. This part, in swar category, only one alphabet, and that we don't use it, and that is Rulu. And in Vyanjanani, Dantavya. Ta, tha, da, dha, la, and sa. Now here, sir, you said la and sa is Ostavya. Why are you saying this thing as Dantavya? Now, Now, this alphabets had to be characterized according to Astadhyay, because Astadhyay considers that to be Dantavya because of some other reason. So, for vibration purpose, it is representing Dantavya. But when you are speaking, it is Ostavya. Am I clear? Don't get confused. Don't get confused later on. When you will go through the notes, you will say, Kya re bapre, what is this confusion happening? Hey, what is that? People are dropping from 70 to 60, and you're really interested into this classes or not? I'm really surprised. Anyways, let us not get upset. It is a lesson to me कि मुझे अभी ज्यादा डिटेल में नहीं जाना है. I have to teach them theory because that is what is expected. Going ahead, let us understand the sound of this. See, little bit extensive. I'm coming to you, Vasanji.
Yes.
This is what is at a Swadhisthana level. Yes, Vasanji, पूछिए. Vasanji.
Namo Namaha.
Namo Namaha.
Namo Namaha. This is rare of the rarest that you are teaching, and people are missing it.
Nobody has ever taught, because the person who says that there is no Varnamala means they must have never thought about what is frequency. And if there is no frequency, then why your mantras and why your japam are creating that vibration? Why? That has to be something which is required. Yes, Anantaji.
Sir, like previously said, this is very rare. ये बहुत अपूरूप है, and this is valuable. Please do not tone down or reduce or water down what you're teaching.
No,
There may be few. There may be only few of them. I would feel that quality
is more important.
Than
Quality is more important than
quantity.
quantity. Absolutely. Quality is more important than quantity. Yeah.
Please don't worry about. Please don't worry about people who have
so
not
nice
interested.
of you. So nice of you, Anantaji. Thank you very much, Anantaji. Now going ahead is after that, because it is 417 hertz. Okay. Thereafter, we are going ahead with Manipur. That is above this thing. Here the hertz has increased 538 hertz. Which are the word ru, ru, and murdhanya words. Ta, tha, da, da, na, na in alphabet, not as a anunasika. Na as a alphabet. Ra and sha. Antastaha ushmakshar. Ra antastaha sha. Murdhanya sha ushmakshar. They are all falling under this category, that is Manipur. So Manipur is the area from where the energy is thrown, pushed ahead. आगे निकलता है. यहाँ से वो जो गति है, that energy which is coming from below touches the Manipur for the pronunciation of ta. Say for example, ta के लिए. So the energy from there, it directly diverts that energy to what? To Murdhanya, local area transformer Murdhanya, to create the sound of ta. That is how it works. ये कैसी बात है मालूम है? आप when you write a letter and post it, the letter is divided into various sections. Like if you write a letter from Hyderabad, so the address, the Hyderabad assorting room will first see whether it is of the Hyderabad or outside Hyderabad. If it is outside Hyderabad, then it is within Andhra Pradesh or outside another state. If it is another state, the whole parcel is kept. Like Maharashtra. This is bundle of Maharashtra. It is sent to Maharashtra. In Maharashtra, it is subdivided according to the penal code. That is the code that is used is for assorting purpose. So exactly it is assorted, and accordingly the letter comes to your house, directly mailed. Similarly is the alphabets from your energy level. It converts into your voice energy through your chakra. According to the chakra, it will divert to your local area transformer, and actually your local area transformer adds sound to that energy. And after that, when it comes out with that hertz. जो hertz है, So when we say ta, that word ta created a frequency of 538 hertz. Similarly, when we go to anahat, that is heart chakra, that are E and cha cha ja ja, cha cha ja ja, and please, here it is a small mistake. Don't consider this anunasika over here. Please remove them. Okay, please don't consider this. Ya and sha. So talavya, all the talavya alphabets, they fall under this category. Am I clear? It is at heart chakra and the frequency is 639 hertz. After that, it is Vishuddhi chakra, throat chakra. Vishuddhi. In that, Swara category has A, and Visargaha. A, and Ha. Ha. A, and Ha. And in Vyanjanani, it is Ka, Kha, Ga, Ga. Please remove this Anunasika. This both Anunasika has been entered by mistake. Okay. And Ha. Ha as an alphabet, complete alphabet. Ha, not Anunasika. So Kanthavya, all the Kanthavya are having 741 hertz as the frequency. Thereafter, it is your Agya chakra. Agya chakra is third eye chakra, 852 hertz. And in Agya chakra, no alphabets are there except Anunasika. Why Anunasika? Because it is Anunasika. The pressure, the energy that goes upwards, it enters this chakra, and from this chakra, when it is pushed down, it comes down through your nasal path, creating Anunasika, Anunasika. Am I clear? Vyanjanani, Vyanjan, Vyanjanani, Vyanjanani, Ganga. ये साउंड निकलता है, which has a intense frequency. Yes, Lakshmi? Lakshmi, go ahead. Lakshmi, you had some question, I suppose. Yeah, Lakshmi.
Yes, sir. Yeah, इनका सब आवाज नहीं सुनाई दिया.
हाँ, वो थोड़ा टाइम ज्यादा जा रहा है, इसलिए आपको सुनना है आवाज में सुना.
Yes, हाँ sir.
See, quite intense.
So these sounds are like Sarigama Padanisa, sir.
हाँ, वैसे ही आएगा ना. तो 7 सुर है, 7 चक्र है.
Yeah.
ओ मैडम, एवरीथिंग इज 7.
Yes.
आगे भी देखोगे 7 का चमत्कार. हाँ. Now going ahead after that, but beautiful observation, I tell you. Now is your Janvi.
सर अनाहता का भी हर्ट सुनना है.
अनाहता का?
हाँ सर.
ओके, अनाहता का हर्ट सुनते हैं. After that,
Thank you, sir.
Vishuddhi, throat chakra. After that, Agya chakra, third eye chakra. See, it has increased frequency. Yeah, Sandhya, you can ask me your question.
Yeah, more than raga, I mean swaras, it is like the pitch or the shruti.
Absolutely. The pitch, even the rag is also pitch only. Rag, what is rag? What is definition of a raga? Raga is a pitch.
The pitch is like what the person can go up to. So the comfortable level of each person to
like
reach
rag
that
cafe,
pitch.
like rag cafe. Ni sa ni. It is lower. Ni sa re re ga ga ma ma pa. Again height. Pa ma pa da ma pa. Am I right?
Yeah, when you take the pitch of 5
अरे आप लोग मुझे
frequency,
हाँ
it'll be
Sanskritam I have to learn music also. My God.
Yeah.
Again, let us go ahead.
Guruji, you have a hidden talent for singing.
I tried a lot, you know. लेकिन लोग जमा होने की जगह पे मेरे एरिया में गधे जमा होते थे. Then I was demotivated. They said, you know, and now let us, because of my voice, I cannot take it up. Anyways, yeah, I have interest. That's a different thing. But then to analyze that,
Very
because it
nice.
is sound, I have to associate that thing with language. And I started doing all this thing after going into the depth of Sanskrutam. I'm telling you very frankly. Because there I found the hidden secret of sound, that is alphabets, that is Varnamala. Before that,
Very
it was
nice,
a
very
flat language, Suresh. Agre. Agre Gachama. Now coming to the Sahasra. Now why Sahasra is 108? 1008, 1008 की frequency है, and that is Omkar. Om. 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 Am I clear? But these are not the only alphabets. There are many other alphabets which has a frequency, but they are combined. There are 2 chakras that activate. So 2 local area transformers which activate. For example, AI. It is Kantavya and Talu. Both together 925 Hertz. It is Kantavya and Talu together. Similarly, OAU has 900 Hertz. It is Kantavya and Ostavya. Both together. Similarly, Dantavya and Ostavya, B. We had emphasized on this. What is the frequency? 604. So most of this, both of these are higher than even your Agya Chakra. Third eye chakra se bhi higher hai. So it is in between somewhere over here. Remember it. Am I clear with all this? Now,
Yes, sir.
Now you all will be getting each and every page of the slide of Varnamala as a PDF. You have to take a separate printout of this. Am I clear? At the end of the 12 days, rest of the slides, important slides only, I will be sending you all as a PDF. Because totally there are 1500 slides, out of which the slides, important slides will be assembling something around 260, 270. That will be at the end, combining all. But this is a separate PDF. Now, what you have to do with this PDF and all that, I will be explaining you later on. But do take printout. Not necessarily take the printout in color. Take the printout in grayscale or black and white. No problem. Get it spiral bind. Don't put it as a loose thing. Because what you have to do is, after taking the printout of Varnamala, for next 7 days, अगले 7 दिनों तक, रोज सवेरे उठकर, every day morning when you get up, you have to open that Varnamala, loudly pronounce each and every alphabet that you see there. जो आपको दिखाई देता है वो जोरों से बोलना है for only 7 days. After that, don't pronounce it loudly. क्या करना है? रोज सवेरे उठना है, just देखना है, see the page and turn over, see the page, turn over, see the page, turn over. Am I clear? That you have to do continuously. And one day you will realize that you have created a photographic memory. जैसे देख के you can read the whole substance, and with the sound and with everything, it will come into your mind. With this, we end our Varnamala topic over here. Tomorrow we will be, before that, there was an announcement that Thursday will be an holiday because we have to attend a very important meeting which happens every month, first Thursday of RSS. Sankar रहता है कार्यक्रम, and that we have to attend. So I have to go, and there will be a leave on Thursday. But instead of Thursday, we will utilize Saturday, if you all don't mind. Okay?
Sure, sir.
Okay, sure.
So Saturday we will utilize. So we are not going to drop because we have to pick up with the speed also. So I will be making this announcement tomorrow again because it is regarding Thursday. With this, I first stop the recording. And those who are on the YouTube, I thank them to be with us on YouTube. Do subscribe and like the channel. That is more important.